which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
And that one missing low. That misses the zone.
Down.
2-2.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here's Francisco Lindor. He's 0 for 1.
Francisco Lindor.
And that misses.
That's out.
And that is ball 1. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, third baseman.
And here is Jordan Westburg. Singled and scored his first time. Swings through that one.
0-1.
Popped up. And that goes foul. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here comes Corey Seager. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Seager.
Check swing, called strike.
It's 0-1.
Check swing, and that's a ball.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Lindor off of first with 2 away. Lindor on the move. Fights it off, he'll see another. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Lindor back in there. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. Off the plate inside, and it's 2-2. So Sieg suffers the strikeout. Start of the 4th, and the batter now, Elly De La Cruz.
Elly De La Cruz.
Slice the other way, that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. So now here's the DH, Yordan Alvarez. Elly looking to steal. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. And they take the lead. It's 3-1. And now the switch hitting catcher, Ted Simmons. Out towards left center. Alvarez on the move. And he makes the catch. 1 away. And now Rickey Henderson.
Rickey Henderson.
Now this is in the air down the line. Anthony on his way over. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Up the middle, Edman. Fires over to first. And they take care of Tatis for the out. And that is the inning. But back here in Baltimore, now the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez. And there's a foul ball.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Ball one there.
That's low.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And a swing and a miss. Whiff number 9 for him in this game. 9. Walker now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing
no
there.
balls, 1 strike.
Buehler fires. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece and stays alive. Outside low, and the count 1-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Jason Varitek now at the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. High fly ball, right field. Tatis under it. Drops into the glove, and that will end the inning. Ready now for the 5th inning. So now it's Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman.
Very humble guy, and on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boog. He's just trying to stay with the plan. And that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, and let it travel.
Yep. And there's a ball. Hit in the air, left field. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Kyren Paris getting ready to hit. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And that clips the inside corner. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat, you jog back to the dugout.
Page winds and fires. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So the batting order turns over. Now, Mickey Mantle. 0 for 2 in this one. Lifted in the air, right center field. Anthony settles under it and makes the catch. Back now at Oriole Park. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the right fielder, Roman Anthony. On the ground. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. Walker Jenkins will hit next. Went down on strikes his first time through. Just off the inside edge.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Inside. And a count now even up.
2-2.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Swung on, belted. Diving, makes the grab.
Now batting, the second baseman, Tommy Edman.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Struck out swinging his first time. Chases that one upstairs.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
Two outs. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. On the ground to first. Puts the tag on him, leaving the box, and that's the third out. And we're back. Now the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. Page back to work. To the right side. Edman slings to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. So digging in, Elly De La Cruz. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
And that one is in the dirt. And a count 2-1. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Air Jordan steps in to take his hacks. And downstairs, Alvarez goes 6 feet 5 inches, 27 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back. And that one is gone. Touchdown, Utah Street. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 4-1. So 2 down. Ted Simmons, the next to hit. In the air, left field. Alvarez sizes this one up and makes the grab. And that'll do it. But the solo shot stretches their lead. Bottom of the 6th. And now it's Frankie Lindor.
The shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Now pitching, Trevor Hoffman.
Swing and a ground ball. And that one finds its way through. And they had their first base runner since the 3rd inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much.
And that one gets away at the plate. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Bunting for a hit. Throw on to Freeman. Out on a bang-bang play.
Really nice technique right there to get that sac bunt down. Advances that runner up another base. That was his job. He got it done.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Hoffman, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. And a curve is down and in.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
And that one is lifted in the air. Mantle on the move. He's there. He's got it. And the inning is. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now at the plate, Ricky Henderson. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1.
Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Save. Henderson stands at second with no outs. Runner goes again. Pitch in for a strike. The throw. Tag. And he's out. Just
No,
misses.
that missed. That's the ball.
And the count is 1-2. Got it. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Freddie Freeman up to the dish.
The first
1 for
baseman,
2.
number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Ripped to third, but handled. And that set for the last half of the 7th. And now the first baseman, Christian Walker.
Walker.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
0-1.
Well, these guys looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities.
1-2.
It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout. And here's the catcher, Jason Varitek. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
That's a base hit.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Lays down a bunt to the right side. They put the tag on him, and he gets the job done. Here's the center fielder, Walker Jenkins.
32.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
Swing and a foul out of play. Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Back here in Baltimore, we're at the top of the 8th. Now here is Kyren Paris. That one at triple digits.
It's 0-1.
On the ground to short, Lindor. Zips it across, and a quick out, number 1. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Mickey Mantle. And it's fouled away. Next pitch is outside. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. In the dirt.
That's the ball.
Now 2-2. High fly ball down the left field line. Alvarez going back on it. Has room, and he makes the catch. And now it's going to be Ryan McMahon. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Lindor on to first. And that is the inning. Back now at Oriole Park. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Tommy Edman at the plate. Check swing, didn't go. It's 1-0. Popped up. And it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty.
Runner on the go. Strike in there. Save at second, and that was not close. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Jordan Westburg digs in now. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
One out and a runner at second. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Stays alive. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So now it's Corey Seager. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. And that's fouled off. Edman on at second with 2 down. Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball, still 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now here is Elly De La Cruz.
Now pitching. Mark Davis.
First pitch misses. Davis, a 6'4" lefty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, a splitter, and he works in a slider.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And there's the strike.
2-1's the count.
And delivers outside. Fouled off left side. Now he steps off to reset. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Move over to first, try to keep him close. Next to hit, Yordan Alvarez. He swings and fouls one off. The 0-1. Elly on the move. Pitch is high. Save.
1-1.
That's 2 stolen bases now for Elly De La Show. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they add a pair. It's 6-1. And now Ted Simmons. And that skips in the dirt. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in the top of the 9th. That's inside. And the count is 2-0. swing and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
The left fielder, number 24.
And here is Ricky Henderson. 1 for 3. New pitcher now, Mason Miller.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Breaking ball misses down and away. That one hit to right. Brings it in. 1 down. Now a long throw to first.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. There's Freddie Freeman now. Pitch misses inside. 1-0.
1-0.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
1-1.
That one's in there. 1-2. In the dirt, blocked. Simmons, the runner at first with 2 gone. And they'll do it again. Line drive, caught. And we're back. Stepping in. Yordan Alvarez.
Emmanuel Clase.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
No balls. 1 strike.
Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Ground ball to the right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove.
Right there
and he's out on the tag. And now it's Christian Walker. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Pop foul out of play off to the right. 1 down, base is empty. And that one fouled off. Right back to him on the mound. And a couple of quick outs. So they're down to their final out. Digging in, Jason Varitek. And that is out of play. This one in the air. But it's the pitcher that makes the play. And that is the ball game.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Elly De La Cruz.
Third baseman Elly De La Cruz.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
0-1's the count.
Comes up empty.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Ramirez sends it to first, and the first out of the game is an easy one. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
Francisco Lindor.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Outside with a breaking ball.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
And a foul ball. 3-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swung on, and there it goes. It is high. It is far. It is gone. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Ted Simmons. And a foul ball. Gore, when you talk about his skill set, he stops teams from getting hits. That's the thing that he's so good at. He's just really difficult to get base hits against. Base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Now a chance for Mickey Mantle. Strike one.
Well, he's got power, and he has a reputation of being a strike thrower, so to his advantage, he can expand the zone.
Judge really on his horse for this one. Snags it on the run. And there's 2 away.
He can throw that fastball slightly above the top of the strike zone to get hitters to chase. He can also break it off because when you're geared up for good velocity, it's hard to stay back. You have to make a decision really early.
Tommy Edman stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Trout makes the play, and that is that. Another look at the long ball from Francisco Lindor. It's now 1. Bottom of the first. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that one hammered. Carter makes the grab, 1 away. Here's Trout. McCovey makes the grab, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Here comes Aaron Judge. Late on that fastball.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Into center and a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just lost the base.
McCovey pulls it down. Back here at Coors Field at the play. Terry Pendleton. Gore back to work. And that misses. And that's ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Trout settles under it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down. So up next, Nick Kurtz. Slider right there.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
1 out, base is empty. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. Here's the left fielder, Evan Carter.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
Makes his way towards it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Back here in Denver, bottom half of inning number 2. And now, Jason Kipnis. And takes low for ball 1. And another ball.
Damn.
And right back to the mound. Handles, throws to first. That's 1 out, the bottom of the 2nd. Here's Jose Ramirez.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Pitch in the dirt, ball one. Just missed.
Off the plate, ball two.
That's off the inside corner, and that's ball three. And there's the automatic.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
One down. And here's the first baseman.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot.
Ball one,
Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
Ramirez stands at first with one out. That one's in there, and it's 1-2. Cut on and miss, struck him out. Two gone now. And the batter will be the shortstop, Barry Larkin. Swings through that one for strike one. Tying run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Line to left. Carter pulls that one down, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And now the right fielder, Willie McCovey. And a swing and a miss. McCovey, 24 years old, usually in left, but today he's starting in right field. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour.
Well, the big play, in my opinion, from right field is that throw from right field to third base. Longest one in the game, and you got to have a pretty strong arm. Hopefully he can play that one hop nicely if he has an opportunity to throw out a runner.
Larkin sends it to first. One up, one down. Now here is Elly De La Cruz. First offering, and it just misses. Swing and a miss, strike one.
1-1.
Shortened the bunt and missed it. And a count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Now batting, shortstop.
Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor. He's already homered in this game. There goes Elly. Pitch misses inside.
He's
throw save. That's a stolen base. One out and a runner at second. Next offering is fouled back. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Ted Simmons getting ready to hit. One for one with a single so far. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Out at third. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. Now the left fielder, Evan Carter. First pitch just misses. There's a swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
1-1.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So the lineup flips over. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Pitches in the dirt. Ball 1. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
The center fielder.
Nice line drive to the full side, made it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
In the dirt, but kept close. Albies over at first with 1 away. And there's a foul ball.
Trout is one of the best players of his generation. He's a fan favorite because he brings a rare combination of speed, power, and all-around talent to the team. He's exactly the type of player you want to build around.
Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with 1 down. First and second, 1 out. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they don't get an out on the play.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Posada swings through it for strike 1. That one missing inside.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be
Kurtz. To second, there's one. Got him. The double play cuts down the potential tying run. Back here at Coors Field, leading off, Ted Simmons.
Ted Simmons.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Way out front for strike 2.
2 strikes.
Sets him down looking. Throws him with the heater at the knees. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Mickey Mantle. Flied to right his first time. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Tommy Edman. Fly to center his first time. In there for strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Carter, long run on his horse. Hauls it in to end the inning. Bottom 4, here's the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Fouled off. He was late. Next one misses, and now it's even 1-1. And that's in the dirt.
1 strike.
The next pitch misses, and the count is 3-1.
Expect for that guy to come right at you.
Now pitching, Paul Skenes.
Swing and a foul straight back. And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Check swing, called strike. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Fought off foul. Chases in the dirt, slider there. And there's two gone following the strikeout.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
40.
And now the first baseman, 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. High in the air, out to right. Mantle sizing this one up. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. We go to the top of the fifth, and the batter now, Terry Pendleton.
Terry Pendleton.
Clemens back to work. Foul ball there. Right-hander kick steals. Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. Got him swinging. So digging in, Nick Kurtz. 0 for 1 so far. Swung on, and there it goes. It is high. It is far. It is gone. And they add a run. It's 2-0. And now Evan Carter. Strike one.
Pitch location right there. Tough to pull that with you and take it towards the first base side of the field.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
I'll tell you what, he's embarrassed right now. Never swings at that kind of pitch, especially that early in the count.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. Now, Willie McCovey grounded out his first time. Runner on the move. Ball outside. Throw. Safe. Posada too late with the throw. That catches the outside corner. And the count 1-1. And that's down and away. Runner at second here, one gone. And a swing and a miss there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that chance handled. Throw to first in time. Fought in between, trying for third now. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends. Bottom of the inning. And now Barry Larkin. That one ripped. Ranging back.
Everything came together for him. That pitch came off the bat really well into center field, and he clearly put a nice swing on it. And anytime you can get one.
Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. A 2-run homer, and we're starting over. It's 2-2. Albies, the next to hit, takes ball one.
Well, these players, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Lind. And ball one
no strike.
to Judge. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Off the mark there. Now 2-0.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter. In the back of the mind, you're wondering with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back, let your hands work, stay in the middle of the field. Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Judge waits.
3-2.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Here's Jorge Posada now with a man in scoring position. And that one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. And that one fouled off. Brings it in, and that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. Top of the 6th inning. Here's the third baseman, Elly De La Cruz.
Elly De La Cruz.
Swinging a foul straight back. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
1 pitch, 1 out.
Here's Francisco Lindor. He's already homered here in this one. First offering in the dirt.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
And he blows that one by him at 100.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Carter makes the grab and a couple of quick outs. And now the switch hitting catcher, Ted Simmons. 1 for 2. And it's fouled away. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1.
2 strikes.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
On the ground. And it finds its way through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Mantle in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Up the middle. What a stop. Fires to first.
He's safe.
Just elite level speed on display right there, and he needed every bit of it. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Edman swings through it for strike 1. Next offering misses, and the count is 1-1.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in, you see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Tosses the first, and they get Edman for the out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Inside, just missed. And he hits a ground ball right side. Sends it to first. 1 up, 1 down. Now the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. He is struck out, and he is walked. That catches the corner.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And that one a little below the knees. And the count even 1-1. Fastball is outside. All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
2-2 the count.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. And that's a home run into the upper deck. Into the second deck it goes. It's 3-2. Base is empty, 1 away. And here's the first baseman. 0 for 2 in this one. In for a strike. And it's 0-1. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
One down, base is empty. Inside at 100. Now 1-2. This one smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 4-2. Now at the plate, Barry Larkin. That one off the mark, and it's 1-0. Just missed.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Out to short. Now a jump throw. Nicely done for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. That one pushed to the left and foul. Strike 3 and the rookie. Back here in Denver, top of inning number 7. Now it's the DH, Terry Pendleton. That clips the zone, and that's strike 1.
You know, this group of hitters, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Hauls it in for the out, and there's 1 down. And now the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. There's a strike.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
That one way inside. Ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Now here is Evan Carter. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Next offering misses down and away. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Smoked into left field, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. So up next, Willie McCovey. Hit on the ground, might be 2. There's 1. Out. Double play as they get out of another jam, and the inning ends. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. This one popped up. Makes the catch. One down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Trout in the box now as he leaves that one up high. And it's even up.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
That's a hit.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. The ball absolutely jumped off the bat on that swing. Kind of made my eyes light up, and the data we're getting doesn't disappoint in the slightest. 116.
New pitcher on now, Mason Miller.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here is Aaron Judge. That misses the zone. 1-0. Judge rips that one. That's back. And gone. And they add to their lead. It's 6-2. So one out, nobody on. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jorge Posada. Sliced hard but foul. Pitch misses there. And 1-1. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. 2 runs across in the inning. Here the bottom of the 7th. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
2 strikes.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's back. And that one's gone into the bleachers. A shot to the opposite field. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add on. It's 7-2. Now it's going to be Jose Ramirez.
There you go.
And Joe McDonald says he won around. 2 outs, base is empty.
One and one.
Late that time, it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. We go to the 8th. Here's the third baseman, Elly De La Cruz. Clemens back to work. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Right through there for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
So digging in, Francisco Lindor. Judge makes the catch. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Ted Simmons. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering is fouled back. And a foul ball, he stays alive. 2 outs. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And that skips into dirt.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Trout makes the catch, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 8th. The batter now, number 40. And the first offering is not close. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. On to first. Got him.
He's out.
1 away on the strikeout. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Barry Larkin, 1 for 3. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Kurtz makes the play, and there are 2 outs. 2 down, bases empty. And now here is Evan Carter. Check swing of the first pitch. Look down to third. Didn't go. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
1-1. Ball 2.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Late on that fastball.
Ellie just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. In plenty of time to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Back here at Coors Field, and now the center fielder, Mickey Mantle. And he chases a high fastball there.
0-1.
They say it went.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Tommy Edman at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. That just misses. And that's ball 1. Just missed.
2 balls, no strikes.
And a swing and a miss.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. You clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count is 3-1. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot. Runner on at first with 1 gone. And next is the designated hitter, Terry Pendleton. And that's in for a strike. And a big swing and a miss.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Judge is under it. He's got it. And there's 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. And here's the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. That one at triple digits.
Well, strike 1 is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
When you hit 5.
So bases all loaded up. John Birdie at the plate. Check swing, and he went. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
0-2.
With the go-ahead run at third, here the bottom of the seventh. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
Swanson digs in.
Dansby.
Golden opportunity right here.
Swanson.
First pitch, and he just misses. That's a strike across the top of the zone. That one missed. Happ, the runner at third. Kelly on second. Turner at first. One gone. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. And next for the Cubs, Pete Crow Armstrong. There's a strike.
If they don't pick up at least one run here, this will be a very disappointing inning. When you load the bases with nobody out, you've got to get at least.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Now the number 2 hitter, Jordan Westburg. Now they've got him in a rundown, and they tag him out. Fly ball center field. Merrill on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. So they're down to their final out. And here's Corey Seager to hit. Both the infield and the outfield shifted over to the right. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
Waste no time there. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Time is called here in a big spot. Maybe just reminding himself to breathe. Looks like we've got a substitution at second. On to pinch run, Roman Anthony. Adam checks the runner. Anthony dives back in safely. Another throw to second. And this time he's picked off. Back with more Diamond Quest Baseball, where players become rich beyond their wildest dreams.
Or deal with nightmares for the rest of their lives. No biggie.
All right, ready to go here. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
Francisco Lindor.
Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
No ball. 2 strikes. That's a ball.
That one almost got him. Swing and a miss, struck him out. The high heat, too much on that one. Jordan Westburg will hit next. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
You always have to worry about the fastball when facing DeGrom, Boog. I mean, it's an electric pitch for him, and he's usually pumping it in at about 100 miles per hour, which makes him one of the hardest throwing pitchers in the league.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Crow Armstrong sizes this one up, makes the catch. That's out number 2. Here's Corey Seager.
Batting first, the designated hitter, Corey Seager.
And first offering is fouled off. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That's a ball.
That's off the mark. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And he chases that. Here's the left fielder, Ricky Henderson. Not even close there. And that's ball 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. On the ground to third. On to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Hard hit to third. Fires across the diamond, and 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
And that is out of play. 2 outs, base is empty. Off the plate, inside. Ball 1.
Ball.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Lindor on to first. 3 up, 3 down. Back here in Baltimore, now it's Yordan Alvarez. DeGrom back to work. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Swing and a foul out of play. That one not close. And the count 1-2. And Air Yordan is grounded by the K. And now it's Christian Walker. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Second inning here, no score. That one ripped but foul. Next off. offering
2-1.
upstairs. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
I'd say that stayed in the
2-2.
tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
Ground ball left side. McMahon fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. And here's the catcher, Jason Varitek. And he swings and misses at the initial offer.
0-1.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. Crow Armstrong makes the grab. Back now at Oriole Park. Here's Ryan McMahon now. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
0-1.
Just
Inside,
missed.
ball.
And a count 1-2. Waves at the bender for the strike. Strikeout. And here comes Dansby Swanson. The shortstop
1 ball,
takes the
no
ball. Inside.
No, that missed.
And that's ball 2.
No, ball.
1 out, bases empty.
3-0.
Fastball for a strike. That's to third, and that one handled. Tosses across to first, and that quickly 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Next pitch is
1-2.
downstairs. On the ground to first, Walker. He takes it on his own, and it's a 1.
Pitching.
And we're back. Now it's the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Ball.
Pitch misses there. Going to count 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So up next, Walker Jenkins. And fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. In the air, left field, down the line. Henderson makes a nice running catch. And here comes Tommy Edman.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Inside,
one ball, one strike.
almost got him.
Well, you know this guy wants a pitch out, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
And that's downstairs and outside. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. Set for the bottom of the third, and here is Shea Langoliers.
Now pitching.
Now on the bump, Mark Davis. And he has some nasty breaking stuff. First offering, and it just misses.
1-0.
Swing and a pop-up. And it's caught for the out.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Outside low, and now it's even 1-1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. 2 away now. Pinch hitter coming on. Wade Boggs. Big spot for him here. That's off the mark. And that is ball 1.
1-0.
Laser could be trouble. And that's going to get into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Well, here we go. Winning run is on base with 2 away. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands. You let the ball travel.
He's trying for third. Pitch is high. No throw. Safe at third. It's a stolen base. And the winning run is now only 90 feet away. Base hit. That'll do it. In comes the winning run, and they walk it off. And a hello from Arlington, Texas. We're live inside Globe Life Field. We've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight. It's the Frogs and the Texas Rangers. First pitch coming at you right after. All right, just about ready for baseball. And starting in this one, Jacob deGrom. What do you look for here?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
And there's a foul ball. Missed with a changeup. And a count 1-2.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Now the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun. deGrom, 36 years old, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2010. This to third, boots it. Still able to fire over, and the throw is late. Missed opportunity there thanks to the misplay. Seager stands in now. Hammered, could be extra bases. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Now he stops and he's able to get back into third.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. These days, when you see a ball come off the bat like that, I mean, the first thing you want to know as a spectator, what was the exit velocity? 109 in this case. I mean, that's just impressive, and it's so cool we can get that sort of feedback so instantly in today's game.
Swings and misses. 0-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Christian Walker, the next to hit. Late with the swing there.
One's the count.
Fly ball down the line. Garcia really on his horse for this one. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Got it. Huge strikeout there. Back at Globe Life Field. Stepping in, Wyatt Langford. That one fouled off. And ball one. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on the line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Marcus Semien in the box now. Takes strike one. And a curve misses outside. And a count 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Got him swinging for the strikeout. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Corey Seager swings through it for strike one.
0-1.
That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Ball.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
That one just missing inside. 3-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Satchel comes to the plate. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. And now it's Jake Burger to hit. And that one almost hit him. Swings through that one for strike one.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Fans another. Top of the second, and now the catcher comes up to him. Jason Varitek.
Now pitching for the Rangers.
Swings through that one out front that time.
It normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there.
I got 1 ball, 1
I don't think
strike.
you want to throw it again, though.
1-1 now. Fastball for a strike. Ring him up, says Daryl Parker. That's a strikeout. Here's Acuna now. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Acuna lines one to left. Snags it for the second out. So 2 down now, and here is Walker Jenkins. Nobody on his team has a better batting average than he does, Siggy. That's in for a strike.
It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Ball,
And that's outside, and it's 1-1.